Another day, another chance to practice Strata Scratch. So we're going to continue on SQL, just so I can get better at using it. The prompt says, Meta Facebook has developed a new programming language called Hack. Okay, hold on. I don't know if this is real. Hack. Oh. I guess I looked this up before. That's right. It's supposed to be like a mini version of PHP. My friend codes in PHP. Anyways, that's irrelevant. Back to the prompt. Meta Facebook has developed a new programming language called Hack. To measure the popularity of Hack, they ran a survey with their employees. The survey included data on previous programming familiarity, as well as a number of years of experience, age, gender, and most importantly, satisfaction with Hack. Due to an error, location data was not collected. Employees completing the surveys were stored. Based on the above, find the average popularity of the Hack per office location. Output the location along with the average popularity. So they gave us two tables. Employees table and the survey table. Okay, already I see overlappings in age, gender, and employee ID, except this is call ID and this one's call employee ID. So if I were to link the two, I would just link this on this, inner join. But it cares about the location, which is provided in the employees table, and the average survey score for popularity. Okay, let's preview this. Okay, so this is just basic demographics. Did it care about senior level? Okay, I guess. The survey included data on previous programming familiarity, as well as a number of years of experience, age, gender, and most importantly, satisfaction with Hack. Okay, so I guess it doesn't really matter if they're senior or not senior. And the Hack survey table. Okay. Fun. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look it up for how to join. Use function average to find the average popularity. Okay, so it's saying I need to aggregate first. Oh, left outer join. That's interesting. For Python, I did inner. So yeah, I can do left, but why outer? This will be my left table. And ID will join with employee ID. Group records by location. Okay, let's just do a quick Googling. Left join SQL. Select column names from left join table 2 on. In some databases, left join is called left outer join. Okay. Orders table. If they did customers, which is the first table, and then the column they needed, which is customer ID. Okay, I follow. From the first table, left join second table right here on to the first table of we're not going to worry about ordering right now. We're just going to make sure we can join correctly. So what I did in Pandas was to make it easy, instead of saying left on this table with this column name and right on this table with this column name, I went ahead and just renamed this employee ID. And then I said, here are the two tables I want to join. And then on, just one key. And because the key is same name in both tables, it was an automatic match. And then for how, I said enter. Anyways, doesn't matter what I did for Pandas. I need to just go ahead and do SQL. I'm just procrastinating at this point. So let's do Control H. I'm so lazy. Customers will be this table. And orders will be this table. Orders will be this table. And then ID in employees table is the column name. That will be the equivalent to customer name. And for this employee ID is equivalent to orders. Wait, this is saying join customer ID with, okay. Select table column. Okay. So for customers, we're doing Control H. And we will replace with Facebook. And customer name will be replaced with ID. Orders will be the survey table. Do I need a comma? Table, column, comma, table, column. I might. Orders. Okay. And then order ID will be called employee ID. The employees is just ID, and then, oh dear, what a mess. Facebook. Join the second table on the first table. That's called just ID equals second table with the, oh man. Order by, let's just not worry about ordering right now. And we'll do semicolon here. Goodness, not sure if this will work. Run. Okay, so table 1 dot ID, comma. Yes, there's a comma. Table 2, employee ID. That's right, because the first one is assume that's employee ID because it's an employees table. So Facebook underscore employees dot ID. First pair of table in column. Second pair of table is a survey dot employee ID. Okay. From the first table, join the second table onto the first table of this column. Okay, that seems alright. Now run. Yes. Oh, interesting. Left join. Left outer join. Left outer. Outer. There was a meme that I saw which was SQL developers, they angrily press their caps lock. Which made me laugh. Oh no. I would like to see other rows, please. Or columns. Use a left outer join on the ID and employee ID columns to combine the records from both data sets. It's because I haven't done the aggregation and I just went straight into joining. Because my idea was once I have it joined, then I can do the aggregation on the cleaner set of table. Group records by the location. Yeah, we're going to look at the discussion. Select. They did location. Then they did the average on popularity. And they relabeled that column as average popularity. Facebook employee tables has an alias of E. From that, they joined onto the survey, which they gave an alias of S on the ID and the employee ID. Okay, so that I'm tracking. Group by location. Group by instead of order by. That makes sense because it did want a group. Okay, I do feel pleased that I can actually understand and follow the SQL lines. I would say learning SQL is kind of like learning a foreign language in that, I guess not just SQL, learning any type of coding language is like learning a spoken language, where once you have a foundation in one language, then you're able to expand your brain to understand other similar type languages. So while you may not be able to communicate perfectly, but you can surely read and get the gist. For example, I can speak Chinese, read and write in Chinese. So when I'm in Japan, I can read kanji. Even though kanji, the words are similar definition, same definition. Sometimes the words are swapped, the syntax is a little different. Either way, you get the gist of the meaning, and the pronunciation is different. So if I were to read it verbally, I would read in Chinese, Mandarin. Someone in Japan might read it, or not might, they will read it in Japanese. So anyways, that translates to coding as well. So I'm pleased. Yeah. Let's compare it against the expected output. We've got location, and we've got the average scores. Wow, India really likes Hack out of all these other countries. Yippee!